Hi everybody and welcome to Enlightened Tarot, Divine Twin Flames. Thanks very much for coming over to this video. I hope everybody is doing very well and keeping in positive spirits and high vibration. We're going to do a video today on looking at why it's taking so long for divine masculines to come towards the divine feminine. We're going to see what blocks and obstacles are holding the masculine back from reaching out to the feminine. Apologies for not putting out video sooner. I did try, it's just that things happen and just my focus is elsewhere sometimes. I've adopted a 4-month-old kitten, male tabby, and he's very, very cute. It's just taken a bit of time to adjust, so I've been quite busy with him. I also work as well, so it's not just I do these videos, although I do enjoy doing this, so I wish I could get more time for this, which I will try again, like I always say. But yeah, the kitten's taken a lot of time, so adjustment period and settling in. He's a lot calmer now. He has had a zooming period, of which I think it's called, and he's been all over the place. But he's settling down. He's still having his hyperactive moments sometimes, but yeah, we're managing. Just put it like that. So let's get on with this video then and see what it is that's holding the masculine back. I do know that a lot of the masculines are waking up, and we've seen that in previous videos as well. They are waking up, they are coming out of their shell, they are reflecting on the old way and making more awakened choices to come out of situations that they have been in. But if you've still not had any contact, or you've still not come across physically towards your divine masculine, then we're going to have a look at those blocks and see really what it is that's blocking, stopping, delaying this connection. Oops, I hope that's not the kitten. Right, it's not the kitten, so we will continue. Do you need something, Sean? Okay, so do you want to go? Because I'm doing excuse that. Right, so little minor interruption there, but it's all okay. So let me just go to, let me ask Spirit. I've already prayed on the cards. I've been saging as well, so I've cleared the energy. I want to see where Spirit draws me. Okay, so they're drawing me over here. So let's have a look at the Energy Oracle cards by Singer and Taylor. A great deck here. Let's just put the energy in here of asking what are the blocks that it's slow for divine masculine to reach out to the divine feminine. Let's have a look. Okay, this is coming out. I'm going to keep that out to one side. Have a look. What are the delays? What are the blocks? Why is it slow for divine masculine to come towards the feminines? Ooh! I'm going to put them back and see if that wants to come out again. Let's have a look. The thinking woman. Door to personal healing and happiness. Angel of Strength, but reversed. Okay, so let's put these here. So the Thinking Woman, Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, and the Angel of Strength, which is reversed. This also flew out, the Magician and the Mirror. It came out that way though, so I'm just going to go with that. So let's look at these first of all. I'm just going to link into these messages. What is holding the divine masculine back? What are the delays? What are the blocks from coming towards the feminine, the divine feminine energy? What are the blocks here for the masculine? Here, the Thinking Woman, the Door to Personal Happiness, and Angel of Strength reversed. Okay. You're in the masculine's vibration. The masculine thinks about the feminine energy quite a lot. Okay, the feminine is also thinking about the masculine a lot. But you know, if you've been watching my videos as well, you know that if you give a lot of too much thought, too much overthinking to something, it takes longer to come in, because obviously we're overthinking it. You know, once you put your intention of you want to see your twin flame, you want to reach out, you want to communicate, you want to just, you know, be around that energy. Once you've asked that, it's usually just the best to ask just the once, twice maybe, and then let it go, just to trust and believe that it's going to come in. But you are in the masculine's thoughts, and the masculine, he or she, knows that you are, you know, the perfect match for them, the best match for them, the high frequency connection for them. Because here is this door being shown that they're thinking about you, and they know that they would be very happy. You know, they would be very happy with you, regardless of situations, for the deep down truth to come up. And if all the issues were sorted out and things were in flow and the circumstances were right, this would be a very, very good coming together. The angel of strength here, you see, it's lacking that confidence, lacking that strength to push this forward. The masculines might be awakening, some of them, but, and more so than before, but, you know, the strength is also needing to come up to the surface in order to pull the twin flame in. You can see your twin flame again. You can connect with them again. From there, what goes on, again, that is very dependent. Everybody's got free will. But he's in, he or she is in a vibration of thinking about the divine feminine. So I'm just going to pull out the book. Let's just see what this is saying to us. 47. Let's have a look. So, the thinking woman, feminine of wisdom or understanding. The card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious and aware. Or, like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. So you see, this here is talking about this woman, the divine feminine, who is much more awake than the masculine. So you are very much being thought of. Okay, so don't think you are not. You are in their vibration. You are in their thoughts. Okay, let's just have a quick look at 34. You know, sometimes when you think that you've had this great, amazing connection with somebody, you know, it's really nice to think about, okay, if they're thinking about you, even if you're not together with them, that is, you know, that is really something at least I would be appreciating, that, you know, they thought about you, they are still thinking about you, and that you did bring some joy into their life, and they know that you would be a very, very good match for them, you know. Here, the door to personal healing and happiness. So this is saying here, let's just move this to one side. There you go. Card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectation. Again, great energy together, you know, 47, 34. Good energies put together. So, you know, things are changing. Things are changing for the feminine. The feminine is growing. For those who are not quite finding that inner peace yet, can keep continuing on the work. You will find it. You will get there. Sometimes it just, you know, it is a process and it does take time, but you will get there. So, you know, reach out for support, reach out for help if you need it. Just get some motivation within the self to continue on the inner work healing, because it is coming in. It's coming in for some of you. Okay, so we can see here that Divine Masculine is waking up. Is waking up, otherwise you wouldn't be, you know, in their vibration, you wouldn't be in their mind, but he's waking up. So let's have a look at this Angel of Strength, number 50. Let's have a look, 50. 50. There we go, it's reversed, so let's read the reversed part. So the card reversed indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. So again, there is some doubt here with the masculine. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into old patterns of giving your power away. You see, some of the masculines are in this situation, circumstances that they're seeing it more, they're awakening more, but it's still difficult, you know. It's still difficult because they're in a situation. They could be with somebody else. They could have committed to that person. They are, you know, feeling the fact that if they come away, who are they hurting? But this is what they're saying, that don't fall into old patterns of giving your power away. The masculines have to be strong. The masculines have to find that inner strength within to get through this in order for them to find their truth. When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the eternal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. So, it's quite clear there, you know, the masculines are in situations. They are not finding that inner strength just yet. They can do, okay? It can be quick. Can take a little bit of time. It just depends on the individual, but they just need to focus on their own power. Okay, they need to focus on their own power. Let's have a look at this one that came out, the Magician and the Mirror. Yeah, let's have a look at that. That was reversed, so I'll put this here, 53. This is a great card to get, actually. 53. Let's read this. Yeah, 53. Knowing and using your true power, so it matches here. It's very strong here. You know, the masculine has to start to believe in themselves, and that they have to find that inner strength and find that inner truth and bring that to the surface, because they've been living in situations and circumstances that suit other people's beliefs and not their own. It's not their truth. They're doing what they feel is the right thing to do, and being with the person who they think is the right person to be with. Okay, it doesn't mean well, it does actually. It means they're people pleasing, you know, they're not looking at that truth. But it doesn't mean they're not doing the inner work. It's coming up, but it's slow. Okay, but it's still like, you know, people pleasing. It's other people that they are, how can I put it, keeping the peace with, I suppose, trying to keep a smile on the outside, but really deep down, you know, wanting to find their truth, wanting, you know, once the divine feminines come along, it's like, whoa, you know, what more of a connection can you get than that, the high vibrational connection with the feminine. So this is where they're coming, and it can take years sometimes. Some of them can be quick turnarounds, but it's just showing here they need to step into their true power. Let's just see what else it says here, because it was reversed. So they're saying here it's warning that you could be missing out on a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of the cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, a business, a family, or life direction. So again, matching with this, find that inner strength. So masculines, you know, if you're waking up, which you are, if you are getting stronger, which you are, keep being on that cycle of waking up and thinking about what you want, not what others want from you. So I'm going to go here now. So let's have a look at this here. So you can understand why it's slow, you know, when you look at this energy here, you can understand why it's slow. And I'm feeling from this card here that, you know, the feminines here are doing a lot of inner work, and if you not find that motivation, but it's been a long process. I'm feeling here a lot of you have been waiting for a long time. Let's have a look. What are the blocks and the delays right now that's stopping the masculine coming towards the divine feminine? Blocks and delays. Surrender to joy. Here. Surrender to passion. Surrender frustration. And I'll read you these. So, surrender to joy. You know, not enough joy. Not enough joy around masculines. Not enough joy. So this is slowing the process of them coming towards you, connecting with you, reaching out to you. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savour it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. You let more joy in, you know, laugh more, smile more, be happy more. So you see, some of the masculines are not that happy. You know, it might appear so outwardly, but deep down, they're wanting to bring the truth up, They don't like living in the circumstances which, you know, is conventional, is what other people expect of them. They don't want to come out of that convention. They don't want to come out of that typical way, you know, of what others think they should be. Let more joy in, you know, whichever way you can, let it in. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel a fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Again, they're holding back. They're holding back because of this, you know. They don't have enough fun. They don't have enough laughter. They don't have enough happiness. And this is saying to them, you know, let your truth come to the top. Let that fire come up. Let that energy really ignite you into following what you truly want. Surrender frustration. See, they're frustrated in it. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. The feminines who are doing the work will know that. The masculines who are doing the work will know that. You have to center yourself. You have to become in alignment with you so you can connect with your higher self and start to get the answers, which is the best path to flow. So let's have a look what else. What is the divine masculine feeling that is also delaying coming towards the feminine energy? True love towards the feminine, but the masculine couldn't really give you that because of circumstances, so it became more of a friendship feel, even though this was underneath. They couldn't be themselves. Okay, they couldn't be themselves. They couldn't show you, couldn't show the feminines who the masculine truly was. This was deep down, blocked down there, so it had to be given off as a friendship energy to some of you. Hiding behind the mask, you know, not really seeing them. And my guides here are saying that issues within the masculine just needed to come up to the surface as well. And they're talking about convention, following what they're expected to do, you know, hidden, hiding behind this mask. You couldn't really see. You could not, as a feminine, you could not really see their truth. You may be able to feel it, but their outward appearance was like blocking, you know, the truth from coming up to the surface. It was given off as this. So for some of you who kind of had that more of a friendship, even though you knew there was more. You know, you knew there was more to it, because that connection. It appeared like this, and this again became frustrating for the feminine as well as a masculine. So you can understand like why this is slow, why this is delayed. You know, can you understand? You see deception here. It was not in flow. The masculine had to wake up too, and is a process and takes time. But again, you know, feminines are also been on this journey for a long time. So let's get this card here. In fact, let me just shuffle them again. If they come out, they come out again. Let's ask any blocks, anything you want to show us. Blocks, delays with divine, masculine towards the feminine. Anything else you want to show? Why is it taking so long for some to come forward? Letting go, energy. Rigid. Movement. Okay, so I feel here that not being able to let go of the feminine. You're in the back of their head. You're in the front of their head. You are everywhere within them. Okay, it's been in a very stuck place. Okay, some of them have tried to come out of it, and some of them have come out of it, and some of them have connected with the feminines. Some will be coming out of it, and again, like I said, everything is a process, and it just depends on where that person is vibrationally. But they didn't let go. This is what they needed to do. They needed to let go of you. And again, like with what the feminines have been trying to do on their healing work, is to let go of the masculine. In order to bring them in, you have to surrender to the energy and to trust that it will come back in when it's ready to come back in. And from there, it's down to the twin flames to decide what to do from there. Friendship, disconnect altogether, talk, build a relationship. It's totally up to the person. Okay, there is no set plan in a way like that. But they didn't let go, became stuck. Some have moved, some will continue to go towards moving, but still it's slow, it's rigid. Let's just get some extra on the rigid. Some extra with the rigid. Oh, see, it came out like this. They wanted to see you. They wanted to see you. And I know with my masculine, they wanted to see me. It just never quite came out. I wanted to see the masculine. Never quite had the confidence to follow that through. There. It's blocked. It's blocked because of this. Stone wall here. Rigid. Let's just have, let's just read that actually. Let's just read rigid. Let's just have a look at that. Stone wall that stands between you and another. Stone wall. There was an obstacle there. You know, maybe still is an obstacle there for some. And it says, now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of the self and especially of others. So, as you came together, you wanted this. You wanted to kind of spend some time, alone time together. Didn't quite happen. Okay, it was not the right time. It was not the right time to spend time together. There was inner work, obviously, you know, to do, to be apart in that sense, to separate. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you're willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognise the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is a way of coping, and it has little to do with you. Here again. So the feminines, you know, I know that I put up a bit of a wall, a very rigid wall actually. And the masculines also, some of them would have put up a wall. Because this connection is just so strong. Sometimes it's difficult to even to explain it to somebody who's not been on the twin flame journey. So it's so strong. So only the twin flames really understand this. So when I'm saying that it's a very strong, you understand it because you've been through it. So you know how strong it is, and you can feel like running away because it's so overwhelming, but at the same time you want to go towards them. So it's a very, you know, so this wall can easily be built up. It can easily be built up. So I'm going to have to wrap it up, I think, in a minute. I'm just going to go to the Archangel Michael cards and ask anything else we should know. Anything else we should know. So anything else we should know regarding the blocks and delays of coming towards the feminine. Anything else we should know. So again, time to leave the unhealthy situation. Surrender to it. Surrender to it. Don't overthink it. Because overthinking it just makes it keep getting longer and longer. So if some of you are holding on, let this go. Surrender all this strong feeling that you have for the twin flame. Just surrender. And it will start to flow. It will start to flow. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so again, this time, this energy, you know, 2020, the last 3 months, you know, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. You just have to trust more. You just have to believe more that everything is working out. And you have to let go of the fear, and you have to let go of the changes that are happening. You have to let it go, and you have to start going inside of yourself. Okay, so again, you know, masculines holding on, delays. You'll find delays, and you know, you reflecting on things of the past. You know, you have to let go in order for it to flow. Your children are watched over by angels. So again, you know, you're being guided, and as long as you allow the guidance, that means letting go. That means allowing universe, allowing your guides to help and to guide you. You just have to trust. That's it. It's your own self-doubt that delays things. It's too much overthinking that delays things. There's so many masculines by now who could have gone towards the feminine, but there's been so many things that have held them back. So many issues, the circumstances, so many things that the masculines have not always been in a good place. And so the feminines, as much as they've wanted to connect, have recognised that they're not in a good place and have had to walk away. Just had to walk away. And some of you feminines who are still waiting and wondering why there is a block and why there is delays, because they're still holding on to somewhat of the past, but they're trying to move out of it. And some have gotten to the ladder of waking up, which is really good news. And especially now, where we have to let go of fear, where we have to release anything that's feeling negative. We have to start to go into our own power and our own inner self. So, whew, you know, to the masculines, I would say, you know, you're waking up. Well done, and keep continuing on the journey of waking up. Find your inner strength. You know, follow your truth. The same goes for the feminines, really, to let go of the masculines. They will return when it's a ready time, when it's a good time for them to return. If you're not wanting that, you also can move on your journey and send lots of love and light to the divine masculine. But yeah, you can see what the blocks and delays are. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching if you got towards the end. I'm going to try and put some more videos out there sooner rather than later. I know I always say, but I will try. Bear in mind I've got a little kitten, and bear in mind I do work, I do have another job. So, but I really do enjoy doing this, and you know, I appreciate the people who subscribe, and I appreciate any new subscribers as well. You know, welcome to all of you. I'm going to really build on this channel, so you know, anyone wanting to subscribe and like the video, I do appreciate. I'll end it there, and you know, stay strong, stay focused, keep positive, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Thank you.